Good evening, everyone. I'm Christy Castiano.
I'm Jeff Kulikowski. Come September, New Yorkers who want a concealed weapon permit will have to hand over a list of their social media accounts for a character and conduct review.
And that legislation is part of a bigger package of laws signed by the governor earlier this month.
But some people, especially ones tasked with enforcing it, are wondering how it's possible to do this. News 10 Line's Adrian Smith asked the executive director of the State Sheriff's Association if they have the resources to do this.
As investigations into mass shootings like Buffalo, Uvalde, and Highland Park continue, missed warning signs keep piling up. New York State hopes a review of all concealed handgun applicants' social media accounts will help change that.
We think it's a bad approach.
Peter Kehoe, executive director of the New York Sheriff's Association, says he's not sure law enforcement agencies can handle this.
They don't say who's going to do it, but background checks are traditionally done by the sheriff's offices in the counties. So we assume that they think we're going to do it. We don't have the resources to do it, and we have a lot of problems with the philosophy.
Kehoe also says there's questions whether the new gun laws are even constitutional.
Some of the provisions are good, and we support them, but the ones that tend to chill exercise of constitutional rights, we don't support.
We did see with Buffalo and Uvalde, those mass shootings, that those shooters were active on social media and kind of laying out their plans and intentions for, the absolute tragedies that happened. So from a law enforcement perspective, do you think that there's some benefits to this or not?
First of all, criminals are probably not going to apply for a license. And if they do, they're probably not going to reveal their social media accounts where they are expressing their intent to commit crime. So really the only people that are burdened by this statute are going to be the innocent, law-abiding citizen who needs or wants to have a permit to carry their weapon.
Now, Jacqueline Schildkraut, SUNY Oswego professor and national mass shooting expert, tells me social media is often a double-edged sword. It's helpful to identify a shooter if they do post those intentions and threats on their social media accounts, but it also gives shooters an outlet to essentially promote their work. She says the key to identify is pre-attack behaviors, implement policies to address them, and making sure that we respond when we have that appropriate information. Jeff?
All right, Adrian, thank you. We'll keep watching this. It is September 1st when this goes into effect, and people applying for a handgun carry license will also have to provide for references and turn over contact information for their spouse, partner, or any other adults living in the home.